All right, everyone. So have you ever just stopped and really looked at some of those truly magical animated worlds? You know the ones I'm talking about, right? Those films with the stunning visuals, the kind that totally transport you and make you believe in magic, seriously. They have that cinematic, breathtaking, totally unique art style.
Yeah, like those iconic movies that we all know and love.
Exactly. So imagine if you could create visuals like that yourself,
Eh,
effortlessly. What if there was a way to instantly transform your ideas into that same look and feel? Well, get this, there's this new platform claiming to do exactly that. And well, it's pretty wild. So we're going to totally deep dive into it today.
Yeah, we've been looking into all the buzz around this platform called GhibliAI, and we're basing this entirely on their own promotional materials.
Hmm.
Their main claim is that it's the world's first Ghibli-styled AI art, image, videos, movies, storytelling, reels, shorts, creator AI app. Try saying that 3 times fast.
Seriously, it's a mouthful. But the idea is basically you can give it prompts and it generates content in that specific beloved animated style.
Like,
I mean, when I first saw this, I was like, hold up, is this even real? I mean, just imagine typing in a few words or even speaking into your phone and boom, you get something with that distinct visual style. And not just one type of content either. They're talking about images, videos, even those short form videos that everyone's crazy about these days.
it's a pretty bold claim for sure. So we're here to break it all down and see if it actually lives up to the hype.
Could this be a game changer or is it all just smoke and mirrors? Let's find out.
So let's start with what this thing actually does right, the core functionality. Basically, they say you can use voice commands like Siri-like voice prompts, they say, or you can just type in keywords and it supposedly generates Ghibli-style content in under 30 seconds.
30 seconds? That's crazy fast.
Yeah, and their process is super simple, 3 steps. 1, you log into GhibliAI.
Yeah.
2, you either upload something you want to transform like an image or video, or you just tell it what you want using your voice or typing it out. And step 3, and this is a big part of their pitch, is all about selling and profiting from whatever you create.
Okay, so it's not just about making cool stuff, it's about the business side too. Interesting. So what kind of stuff can it actually make?
Well, they say it can create AI images and even stickers. Imagine Ghibli-style stickers. That's kind of awesome.
Right. And then there are cinematic videos, even anime shorts, which they claim come with music, voiceovers, and full scenes already done. Plus AI avatars and characters, reels, TikToks, and YouTube shorts, all with that Ghibli aesthetic.
It's a pretty comprehensive list if they can actually pull it off.
Yeah, if it can actually nail that style across all those formats, that would be huge. So how easy is this thing to use?
Well, they really emphasize how user-friendly it is. They say it's 100% cloud-based and beginner-friendly, meaning it works on any device.
Yeah.
And you don't need to be a tech whiz to use it. They even have a newbie-friendly, easy-to-use dashboard.
So even someone who's totally new to this kind of thing could just jump in and start creating?
That's what they're claiming.
That's pretty cool because that Ghibli style is notoriously difficult and time-consuming to recreate. And hold on, they're also saying unlimited usage, no restrictions, and throwing in a full commercial license. What does that even mean?
So basically, they're suggesting you can create and sell as much content as you want, even build an entire business around it without any limitations.
Mm-hmm.
That's a big deal because a lot of platforms have restrictions on commercial use.
Wow, so you could potentially ditch all your expensive software editors and subscriptions and just use this one thing.
That's the idea they're pushing. They're positioning it as this super cost-effective alternative. And remember that creation time we talked about? Under 30 seconds.
Yeah.
They're really hammering that home. Imagine going from idea to finished product in less than half a minute.
I mean, that would be mind-blowing for content creators.
Right. And their tagline is, just type an idea, GhibliAI does the rest. Visuals, voice, sound, scenes, and polish. So they're claiming a fully realized product with minimal effort.
Okay, but how much can you actually customize the results? Can you fine-tune things, or is it all pretty much predetermined?
Well, they mentioned done-for-you templates and viral hooks, so it sounds like they provide some pre-made elements, but the level of actual customization isn't totally clear. They do say you can instantly transform any photo or video into that Ghibli style, which could be pretty fun.
Okay, so let's talk money because they're really pushing the potential to profit from this. They suggest selling your creations on sites like Fiverr, Etsy, or Instagram for, get this, $50 to $500 plus each.
It's a pretty wide range, but still, if you could create that much content that quickly, the earning potential could be significant.
And it's not just about selling individual pieces either. They even suggest starting your own Ghibli-inspired design agency, or even launching a monthly subscription service for Ghibli AI-generated content.
They're definitely going all in on the entrepreneurial angle.
So how does this thing actually work? What's the tech behind it?
They mentioned using the world's most in-demand AI tech and name drop some big names like Midjourney, 11 Labs, and DeepSeek. So it sounds like they're leveraging existing AI models for different parts of the process, which is interesting.
Yeah, I've heard of those. Midjourney's known for creating some pretty incredible images from text prompts, right?
Exactly. And 11 Labs is all about synthetic voices,
Hmm.
while DeepSeek focuses on large language models, which could be useful for story generation and stuff. But the real question is how well they've integrated all these different technologies to produce that consistent Ghibli style.
Good point. It's one thing to have all these separate pieces, but making them work together seamlessly is a whole other challenge.
Right.
Now, let's be real for a second. This all sounds amazing, but the marketing is pretty intense. There are calls to action everywhere, warnings about prices going up, and those countdown timers that make you feel like you have to buy it right now or you'll miss out.
Oh yeah, they're definitely using some classic urgency tactics. They also push limited time offers and discounts like 97 Fords, 14.95s today, or save $80, usually $97 today, only one time 14.95s. And of course, there are the limited spots available. Hurry up, limited spots left, X right now.
And let's not forget the special bonus offer for the first 100 buyers with the unlimited reseller license. That's a pretty big incentive for early adopters.
Definitely. It's all about creating that fear of missing out. They even go so far as to say it's not sake scarcity, which is an interesting way to try and build trust.
Yeah, like they're trying to say, we're being totally transparent. This deal is actually legit. So what about support and guarantees? If you run into problems or just decide you don't like it, what then?
They mention AI-driven live chat support for real-time assistance, which sounds like they offer instant help if you need it. And they have an ironclad 30-day money-back guarantee, so you can at least get your money back if you're not happy with it.
That's good to hear. Now, they also throw out some pretty impressive stats about the AI industry, like $600 billion in Jan 2025, and is projected to reach $4.7 trillion by 2027. Wow, that's a lot of zeros.
They're definitely painting a picture of a huge and rapidly growing market. They also mention things like more than 560,000 AI contents are created on a daily basis, and even broader claims like AI industry covers 97% of the entire internet revenue, and 82% customers check AI-driven apps before making a purchase decision.
It all sounds very convincing. It's like they're saying, look, this is the future. You don't want to be left behind.
Right. And to boost their credibility, they include what look like testimonials and even a quote from Sam Altman, the founder of OpenAI, saying, "We've never seen anything like this. The demand is explosive. People aren't just creating art. They're launching businesses overnight."
Yeah, it's like they're trying to connect themselves to the bigger success stories in the AI world.
Exactly. And they also feature those anecdotal claims of early users supposedly making $1,000 daily using GhibliAI app.
Of course they do. Gotta love those success stories. And then there's that classic without GhibliAI versus with GhibliAI comparison, showing all the struggles and expenses of traditional methods compared to the supposed ease and profitability of using their platform.
It's a very effective marketing technique. They're highlighting the problem and presenting their product as the perfect solution.
Yeah, it's like struggling with expensive software and animators, look no further. And then they hit you with those calls to action again. Click here to grab GhibliAI and check the demo yourself.
It's all very strategically designed.
So, okay, let's take a step back and think about this critically. What are the main takeaways here? Well, GhibliAI promises to be this super easy to use tool for creating content in that Ghibli style, right? And they're really pushing the potential to earn money by selling your creations or building a whole platform around it. Plus, they claim it's way cheaper than traditional methods or other software.
Those are the core promises for sure.
But like with anything, there are always things to consider beyond the marketing hype.
Absolutely. I mean, the big one for me is the actual quality and consistency of that AI-generated Ghibli style.
Yeah, like how well does it really capture those subtle details and the overall feel of the original films? And how much control do you actually have over the results?
Right. Can you really tailor it to your specific vision? Or is it more like, here's what the AI thinks looks like Ghibli, take it or leave it?
Good question. And even if it does look great, what about the market? Will there be enough demand for AI-generated Ghibli content, or will it quickly become oversaturated if everyone's using the same tool?
And how much are people actually willing to pay for it? That's a key factor.
Totally. And what about the bigger picture? I mean, AI is advancing so rapidly, what seems cutting edge today might be outdated tomorrow. Will a one-time purchase for this platform be enough, or will you constantly need to upgrade to keep up with the latest tech?
Those are all really important considerations.
And this whole idea of AI making it easier to mimic specific art styles raises some interesting questions. What does it mean for originality and copyright? Who owns the rights to content that's generated by AI but heavily inspired by a specific artistic tradition? And what does it mean for the future of creativity in general? Is this a tool that empowers creators, or could it lead to a flood of similar looking content, devaluing human artistic expression?
It's a really complex and rapidly evolving landscape. Tools like GhibliAI are just the tip of the iceberg in terms of the bigger questions we're going to be facing.
Wow, this has been a really thought-provoking deep dive. Thanks for joining us on this exploration. And hey, if you're interested in learning more, check out the link in the description. Oh, and don't forget to check out my other videos for more deep dives. Thanks for watching.